In everyone's life, there comes a subject in school that, to put it bluntly, is as useless as a bucket of warm spit. For my best friend Ellen Hickle, it was algebra.
Algebra word problems, to be precise. In case you don't know, algebra word problems are these cute little math stories teachers cook up to try and make equations fun.
So, if Mary Louise collects X amount of fungal growth and Idaho yams at a rate of 637 items per year, and Joe collects Y amount of swizzles...
Why do we need to know this?
It was a question asked by a million miserable students every day. But as we were about to find out, Ellen's why would ignite a revolution that obliterated a mighty math teacher and nearly rubbed out word problems forever.
Or have you picked your target yet? Yes, indeed. Got your dog back? Yes, indeed.
So, if a styrofoam chest contains 16 frozen fish sticks and
To Ellen,
sperm whale
word problems were an
consume
insult to
50
humanity,
pounds body
but to
weight
Miss Fingerwood, they were like poetry.
of plankton.
It's no secret that Ms. Fingerwood lives for math. She named her cat the square root of 7 and bakes pies accurate to 121 decimal places. Rumor has it that the first time she saw the number 2, she thought it was her mother.
Now, let's go over yesterday's homework problem. If train X leaves Ovid at 2:22 p.m., Mama, and goes
Over the
49
years,
miles per
Miss
hour,
Fingerwood students have tried everything to figure out her killer word problems without actually having to use math.
miles per hour, but stops for a little tiny baby deer in the road. What time will train Y arrive at Lodi? Say, has anybody seen Teddy Forsman?
Next stop, Lodi.
Even those who went the extra mile to do their homework never complained about their Fingerwoody fate. All that changed the day Ellen went in for an appointment with the school guidance counselor, Phil Hickle, also known as her dad.
Oh, algebra is essential, Ellen. If you want to stay competitive in an ever-changing job market, you need to be well-rounded.
But Dad, I can't take it anymore. What do trains and fungal growth have to do with my future?
Well, now. How about writing a fast track to an exciting career in caboose repair?
Dad.
Okay, then let's try fungal growth. I'll have you know that mold research is one of America's fastest growing fields.
Thanks for your help, Dad.
So, if Farmer John has one chicken that lays X number of eggs per day, but he has one egg for breakfast, fried with a little hot sauce, maybe some hash browns, how many eggs per day does Farmer John need to make a profit of Y? Where's Teddy Forsman?
Ellen had nothing against eggs or even Farmer John. She just knew that she wanted to make a difference in the world. And word problems weren't gonna help.
Ellen Hickle?
Why?
Yes. Y is the variable, but what is the value of the variable?
No, not why. Why? W-H-Y. Why?
Why?
Why do we have to learn all this stuff? Right now, thousands of trees are being cut down in the Amazon rainforest, and ice caps are melting. And I don't know, another shopping mall is going up somewhere. What do word problems have to say about that, Miss Fingerwood? Word problems are so important. Can you name one time in your entire life when solving one actually made a difference?
It was the one question everyone had always wanted to ask.
Well, once I calculated the distance to my grandmother's house using fresh cherry strudel to find the cube root.
Why not check a map?
I also determined the temperature of river mud by pulling on these large, ugly boots. And the suction of the mud versus the depth of the river, etc.
What about using a thermometer?
Class dismissed.
Once the word spread about Ellen's takedown of Miss Fingerwood, my brother Pete sprang into action. He knew that once one adult leader fell, the rest could follow, like dominoes.
Our broadcast tonight goes out to adults everywhere. We know where you live, jiggle butts. The end is near.
If Pete had found a new calling, Miss Fingerwood was wondering whether she even had one. She built her life on X's and Y's, but suddenly, she saw how little they mattered compared to an October sunset, a perfect kiss, or the fate of the red-billed sapsucker. Ellen's simple question had shattered Miss Fingerwood's world. There was only one solution now.
Class, as of today, I hereby renounce algebra as my calling. Thanks to Ellen Hickle, I've realized that my life is a lie. I have no choice but to hang up my chalk. I wish you all a well-factored future. Thank you, and goodbye.
Still never told me why.
Inside the teacher's headquarters, nobody was all that worried about Ellen's little revolution.
Oh, good morning, Phil. Oh, Mr. Lemming heard something in his Latin class today. Seems your little girl gave Elma Fingerwood a little broasting. Weenie.
Filia tua virginali ligno digitos debit faciet opus.
Translated roughly, I think what Theodore is saying is, your daughter gave Ms. Fingerwood a face job. Why, thank you.
Look, I've told her that questioning authority isn't popular in the workplace.
Not to worry, Phil, not to worry, like I tell my students. If the rump won't roast, turn up the heat.
Let the substituting begin.
Thank prime choice.
If Y equals the amount of detergent in a laundry box, and X equals the size of the scoop, how many scoops of detergent will fill a 6-pound box if...
No!
Excuse me?
Mr. Zank, can you tell us how the value of Y will fix the hole in the ozone layer? Or make Christmas less commercial?
Well, not exactly.
If Y doesn't matter, sir, then why?
Ellen had found the formula to destroy word problems. What came next was slaughter.
If the average life is made up of 612,720 hours, why spend a single second on something that doesn't matter?
As happy as I was for Ellen, I couldn't help but wonder, whatever happened to Miss Fingerwood?
I've been teaching algebra for so many years. I'm not sure what else I can do, Phil.
Elma, you came to the right place. Let's start with a series of standard career tests. First, snatch the pebble from my hand. I think I've got just the job for you.
While Miss Fingerwood was gaining hope, the other teachers were losing it, thanks to Pete's non-stop reign of terror.
It's them! Don't answer. They keep calling and saying I'm a blowhole. I know that's defined as a muscular flap on a sea mammal, but it scares me.
Phil! One of my students asked me why study Latin. What am I supposed to tell him? Latin is not even a country.
Look at this. There's only one sub left.
Everyone, please. Have you ever noticed that kids are a lot like dough? Raw, untamed, hard to control. All it takes is the right utensils and a pile of dough. Becomes delicious cookies. I believe it's time we served up the main course. Shrek.
Shrek?
Shrek.
Shrek! 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 Shrek!
With nothing more than a single letter, Ellen had launched a revolution that threatened adults everywhere and sent one former math teacher into a whole new career. It wasn't exactly teaching algebra, but it did involve her favorite thing.
Tonight's next bingo number is divisible by 5, yet it's sometimes called 1/4. Please give a warm, double-digit welcome for I-25.
The only problem? Miss Fingerwood talked so much about her beloved numbers that she totally forgot about the game.
Now, everyone, please put your hands together for our next number, N39. 39. It's curvy, yet so form-fitting. Functional, yet so alive. So full of grace, dignity. Oh, 39. 6 times 2, 2 plus 10, 3 times 4, and back again. Every time it comes to 12. Every time you come to 12. How do you do it?
Finally, people got tired of waiting around for bingo, and Miss Fingerwood was out of a job. Meanwhile, Ellen was about to face her own career crisis. Most substitutes have a license to teach. Rumor has it that only one has a license to kill. Whenever there's trouble, he's the one they call. His name?
Shrek.
They say he crushed the Glee Club uprising of '84 with a bazooka. What would Shrek do to us?
Hey, everybody. Today we're going to learn about Algebra 101. Sing along with me. X is the number of pigs in a barn. Pigs in a barn. Pigs in a barn.
Somehow, the sing-along with Shrek touched a primal chord in all of us.
X is the number of
Pigs in the barn.
pigs in a barn. Pigs that we can't see.
We couldn't resist its evil power.
Men. X is the number of pigs in a barn. Pigs in a barn. Pigs in a barn.
Stop singing! Don't listen! Why? You still haven't told us why.
X is the number.
Why?
Why? Why? Why? Why?
They Shrek'd Shrek. And I just used a noun as a verb. What's happening to me?
Perdemur. If those little freaks come near us, I will frappe them into a cake.
You know, in the workplace, music has been known to increase productivity and release tension.
Surrender now and you'll be treated fairly. Resist and you will be stumped.
But there's a lot to be said for silence, too.
Phil, in the words of the great Emily Dickinson, end this unsavory fight.
Or I'll rip out your nose hairs!
Me? Why me?
She's your daughter!
She won't cross you.
Dad.
Okie dokie.
Ellen hadn't planned on nuking her own dad, but she couldn't let anything stand in the way of total victory. Before she took another great leap forward, there was another victim I wanted her to see.
8, 9,
Hey, Miss Fingerwood, how's it going?
10, 11.
No. We just stopped by to say hello.
You have no ticket? 11 minus 1 is 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 minus 2 is... Oh, where have all the numbers gone?
All she had wanted was to free us from the bondage of word problems. Now that she had, Ellen began to wonder, was it worth the human cost? She knew what she had to do.
At least she deserves another chance to explain why. Is Miss Fingerwood here yet?
You mean the clicker chick? Nah, she got fired this morning.
Do you know where she went?
Nope. But, I found this written on a box of Creb Duds.
If bus number 2, departs Wellsville at 10 a.m., traveling in a northeasterly direction, how fast must the bus go to deliver former math teacher
to train station Y at 3:59 p.m. to catch train to boat to sail away forever?
Sail away forever.
Ugh, I hate word problems.
Well, it's the only way we're gonna find her. And we've only got an hour and 40 minutes to figure this out. Come on.
This is ridiculous. We're never gonna figure this out.
Yes, you are.
Dad!
Only you let me teach yesterday, I could have shown you a thing or two about algebra.
Dad, I never meant for you to be a casualty of war. I guess the revolution didn't turn out like I wanted. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. You were just exercising your powers of expression. That's a very desirable trait to employers. And dads. What do you say I help you out with this problem, Snookums?
The race to find Ms. Fingerwood was on. With Phil Hickle's help, it wasn't long before Ellen realized that word problems did have a purpose after all.
Why?
Not this again.
No, not why. The letter Y. Y has to equal Flangsdale.
That's my girl. Let's motivate.
Miss Fingerwood?
Ellen Hickle?
Miss Fingerwood, once I determined the speed of the bus and subtracted the co-equal, it was easy to figure out that Y equals Flangsdale.
Well, you could have multiplied by 3.5, but flexible equations work with even integers, too.
Miss Fingerwood, please stay.
There's no reason to, Ellen. No, I must go the way of Mr. T and a unified USSR.
Miss Fingerwood,
Yes?
what are the chances that Teacher F will come back to school if Student E says she finally understands why?
Goodbye. The chances are excellent.
And that's how the great word problem revolution finally ended, in peace. Although for some, the war would never end.
Red Hammer won. Mission accomplished.
As for Miss Fingerwood, she discovered that if Ellen could find the meaning in word problems, then maybe word problems could have more meaning.
So, if X equals the amount of CO2 created by car exhaust, and Y is a lovely young man strolling down the road trying to conserve precious fossil fuels.
It was a lesson
How long
everyone learned.
For this young man, where's Teddy Forsman?
Well, almost everyone.
So, does anyone know what Y equals?
X equals Y.